I walked away from a television show and a guaranteed contract for $500,000, and people thought I was nuts, and maybe I was. Maybe I was a little crazy, but the bigger the risk, sometimes, a lot of times, the bigger the reward.
Hello and welcome to Talk of the Stage. Leslie Odom Jr. blew us all away in his performance as Aaron Burr in Hamilton the Musical. It is a role which earned him a Tony and a Grammy Award. But who is Leslie and what led him to the role of a lifetime and into the room where it happens? In this Spotlight video, we'll be taking a look at Leslie's journey into acting and the standout roles he's played on the stage so far. Also stay tuned to the end to learn 3 fun facts which you may not know about him. Leslie was born on August 6, 1981 in Queens, New York City. When he was young, his family moved to Philadelphia, where he was raised. So how did Leslie first get into singing? Well, at the age of 5, he would sing into a tape recorder and listen back to his voice for hours on end. His family also attended the local Baptist church, and here he would sing with the church choir. It was the Freedom Theater, a black theatre company, which first introduced Leslie to the stage. One of his starring roles involved playing the shepherd in the company's annual nativity play. Leslie first dreamed of performing on Broadway when he discovered the musical Rent. After watching a TV feature of the musical, he became obsessed with the show and skipped school in 1998 to attend an open call with 800 other hopefuls. Leslie was successful in his audition and made his Broadway debut at the Nederlander Theater at the tender age of 17 years old, making him one of the youngest actors to be cast in the show. For college, Leslie enrolled in Carnegie Mellon's 4-year theatre program. He graduated with honours in 2003 and moved to Los Angeles that summer. Whilst in LA, Leslie pursued roles on the small screen. He is best known for his portrayal of Sam Strickland on the musical TV show Smash, but he has played a number of recurring roles and guest spots on shows including Gilmore Girls, CSI Miami, and Grey's Anatomy. In 2012, Leslie performed in the musical Leap of Faith on Broadway. The musical adaptation of the 1992 film is about a con man posing as a man of God. Despite a fantastic score by legendary Disney composer Alan Menken, the musical only ran for 20 performances, losing its investors $14 million. Despite its short run, Leslie delivered a memorable performance for which he won the 2012 Astaire Award for Outstanding Male Dancer on Broadway. Leslie later performed in off-Broadway shows including Venice in 2014 and also the stage production of Tick, Tick, Boom at New York City Center. Is this real life? Is this real life? Here, Leslie performed alongside Lin-Manuel Miranda and Karen Olivo. There came a point in Leslie's career where he started to feel disenfranchised with acting and started to think about changing jobs. However, little did he know that his life-changing journey with Hamilton was just about to begin. Leslie was first introduced to Hamilton, the story centered on one of America's founding fathers, when he snuck into an early reading of it at the Black Box Theatre at Vassar College. Leslie has said that he was mesmerized by the show within the first few seconds of hearing the material. It was 3 months later that he got an email to be part of a reading. Leslie has said that after the first invite, he was called back to further workshops and readings for approximately a year and a half, where he saw many other actors come and go before he was eventually offered a contract to be part of the show. With every new reading, Leslie treated the show as an audition, as he knew that there was no guarantee that he'd be invited back. In 2015, Hamilton opened off-Broadway at the Public Theatre. Here, Leslie originated the role of Aaron Burr, the show's antagonist, aka the damn fool that shot Hamilton. The run was a resounding success, so much so that it extended 3 times before the production transferred to Broadway's Rodgers Theater in August 2015. On Broadway, the show became a blockbuster hit, winning 11 prizes at the Tony Awards, including an award for Leslie as Best Actor in a Musical.
And the Tony goes to Leslie Odom Jr., Hamilton. Thank you so much.
Leslie stayed with the production for 400 performances, which he has said was the longest time he stayed with a role in his acting career. Since Hamilton, Leslie has made a number of appearances on the big screen, including in Murder on the Orient Express in 2017. He also starred in Harriet in 2019, whereas Leslie played William Still. Harriet was the first major motion picture about Harriet Tubman, the woman who escaped slavery and led hundreds of enslaved people to freedom. The film received a lot of backlash on social media for various reasons. However, it did reasonably well at the box office, grossing $43 million against a $17 million budget. In addition to acting, Leslie has also released 3 studio albums. For his 2014 debut solo album, Leslie fundraised for this through a Kickstarter. The second is called Simply Christmas, and in his third and most recent album, Mr., Leslie recorded his own original songs. Leslie currently resides in LA with his wife, Nicolette Robinson, a fellow actress who was most recently seen on Broadway in the musical Waitress. They have a daughter called Lucille. Here are 3 fun facts which you may not know about Leslie. Firstly, Leslie was a part-time usher in college. While he was a freshman, he has said that he was able to see performances from students in their senior year, including stars such as Matt Bomer. Secondly, during Leslie's training, he was offered the role of Marieb in the original cast of Aida on Broadway. However, he turned it down to continue with his studies. Thirdly, Leslie and fellow Tony Award winner Cynthia Erivo are good friends, and in fact Cynthia is the godmother to Leslie's daughter Lucille. I'm completely in awe with Leslie. He's a true triple threat and a brilliant ambassador for theatre and the arts. As for his future projects, I'm not sure when Leslie will next return to the stage, but as you can probably guess, I'm willing to wait for it. What do you like most about Leslie, and what type of roles do you think he should take on next? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. This channel is dedicated to celebrating and promoting all things theatre. If you enjoyed today's video, please share it and also click that like button below. If you'd like to join me and support my small theatre loving channel, it'd be great if you could also hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments who you would like to see featured in the Spotlight series next. Until next time!